we got a little news review to start off the stream today, boys. This happened last night. Adam Jackson, if you guys don't know who he is, he's basically one of the lead, he's a lead class designer. He's not even one of the, he is a lead class designer of Diablo 4, and he wanted to clear up some rumors because there's some unique items in the game that people have been farming very diligently, and they've been hunting for them for their very specific builds, and they've been unable to find them. So he now clarified on how to obtain the rarest unique items in Diablo 4. He basically said they drop from level 85 plus. You could get them anywhere you get a regular unique. They always drop at 820 item power. We currently have 6 of them in the game, and they are really, really rare. And here they are. You know, it's your Doombringer, your grandfather. I think there's only been one Doombringer, right, that has been reported to be found so far out of all the players. Don the Crown found some guy in game, and he actually like sent him a friend request, and he inspected him. So there actually is yeah, there's one reported Doombringer out of everyone that plays Diablo 4 so far. In addition to that, there's a grandfather. To all of our knowledge, there's not a single grandfather that has dropped so far. There's a Ring of Starless Skies. I haven't seen anyone really talk about this or post pictures of it. Maybe there's one that exists. And Dariel's Visage, one of the iconic Diablo 2 items, pretty cool. You know, the tax speed lifesteal on it. Only item in the game that has lifesteal like this. And add lucky hit chance, a high lucky hit chance to proc poison damage. No one has found this item, or at least reported it so far. There might be like some dad gamer that's just casually playing and he got it. There's a Harlequin crest. This is what people refer to as Shako. So if you ever see someone say Shako in game, S-H-A-K-O, this is what they're talking about. So yeah, if you're new to Diablo 4, this is like very, very iconic MF Diablo 2 item. You know, has life and cooldown reduction, resource generation plus 25 all stats, 10 to 20 damage reduction, and plus 4 to all skills. To our knowledge, there is only 2 of them that have dropped. There's one that dropped on Korean servers early on. The guy, when he dropped it, was level 87. This was actually the Taiwanese one, I think. Yeah, this was the Taiwanese one, and then this one was the Korean one. And this guy was level 98 when it dropped. Yeah, this was the Taiwanese Shako, and this was the Korean Shako. Yeah, so there's 2 different Shakos that have dropped so far that have been reported. Other than that, we don't know of any more. There might be more, there might be less. The Melted Heart of Sea-Lig. This is a really, really powerful item. Don't know how many more of these dropped either. Really, really good for a couple classes where you get maximum resources. And it kind of has MOM after it too, which basically you take damage from your resource pool. And those are the ultra rare uniques in Diablo 4. They're ultra, ultra rare. Honestly, there's a thing called a carrot on a stick. These are not carrots on a stick. These are carrots in another galaxy hidden on some planet in a bush somewhere, right? Like, you don't really expect to find these things. You don't really like go out to find them, right? They're basically given to you as a gift. So if you're playing Diablo 4, just don't even plan on ever seeing, touching, using, equipping any of these items. And if coincidentally when you're playing and it does drop, then you celebrate, you equip it, you make a build out of it, that's it. But honestly, I like chase items, but I think these are probably a little bit too rare. And then also another thing, maybe if they do want to keep it that rare, they can always make them tradable to compensate for some of the rarity, because maybe someone that drops it doesn't even want it. Yeah, so basically that is the update on Diablo 4 unique items, where to get them, where to find them. And they didn't talk about increased drop rates anywhere else, so I'm guessing the best place to farm them would be anywhere there's 85 plus enemies and where you're killing things very, very quickly. I know, so yeah, you can just farm like normal mode dungeons. You know, you can do like your Older's Cave or something like that and just spam it super hard, and maybe you have a higher chance of getting it. But there's no known increased drop chances for these items within Nightmare Dungeons. They have stated though, in Nightmare Dungeons, you do have an increased chance of getting Sacred and Ancestrals. However, yeah, most of the time it's just better to farm normals, right? Because you get an entire bag full of Sacred and Ancestral than one clear, and you can just do them more efficiently, and you don't have your travel time to your dungeon, and then you don't get random dungeons that don't have good layouts and good mob types, right? and they end up taking longer and they're not as efficient. So a lot of times it's just quicker if you're just only looking for loot and gold to do normal mode dungeon spam. Whereas if you're trying to level up your glyphs, right, and glyphs are really important. So if you don't level 21 glyphs, you definitely want to be doing nightmare dungeons. You want to be doing ones where the mobs are 3 levels over your XP bar. So yeah, I'm guessing if you want to find some unique items, just spam normal dungeons super hard, and maybe you'll get one in the next couple hundred years.